Hey everyone, welcome to the Real Estate Joint Venture Club. Today we're going to be talking about becoming financeable and increasing your credit. That is an awesome topic. I want to buy more real estate. Gord Lemon is on the line with us. Hi Gord, how you doing today?
I'm doing well. How's everybody out there? I can't hear you.
Woohoo! We're doing great, Gord. We're doing great. Well, thanks for being here today and really appreciate your talking to us about increasing our credit and becoming more financeable. So let's move right on to the disclaimer. Hey, Gord, I know how you enjoy talking about this stuff.
I do. We have to have a disclaimer. The strategies mentioned in the presentation may not be appropriate for everyone. Other options not mentioned may be more suitable for your specific circumstances. Consult your personal accountants, tax advisors, and/or lawyers to discuss your specific situation. Past performance is no guarantee of future results. Real estate purchases are subject to investment risk, including the possible loss of amounts invested. While every effort is made to maintain accurate and current information, the possibility of errors and/or updates always exists. No guarantee is made that all information is current and accurate.
Well, Gord, thanks very much for reading that. I knew that, geez, I didn't realize how fast you could actually read, so that's great. Let's get right into it then. All right, so this is what we're going to be covering today. Basically, what is credit, how credit affects how much you can borrow, and credit repair tips. Isn't that right, Gord?
Yes, absolutely.
All right.
So move on to the next slide. We'll jump right in.
Okay, go ahead.
So what is credit? People often wonder, how do I get a credit score? How is that calculated? So there's been a system created to judge a person's credit worthiness to a borrower. So this score gives a lender a really good indication if they lend you money that you're actually going to pay it back. And every creditor that you have credit with reports monthly back to Equifax and Transunion, and then that goes into a big mainframe computer, and your score is calculated based on that. So if you have a furniture loan, line of credit, credit card, lease, all that stuff gets put in there, and every month you get a new score basically.
And so basically the system judges us whether we are able to fulfill our obligations with the money people give us.
Exactly right.
Okay. All right, cool. Well, let's move on then. All right, so what's included in this is obviously credit cards, lines of credit, leases, loans, and mortgages, just as Gord just mentioned. Pretty much anything that you can think of is reported on in regards to your credit worthiness, and that gives you what we call a credit score.
So the factors that affect this score are your repayment history. So do you repay after 30 days? Do you let it go 60 days, 90 days? The amount outstanding, so the amount that you actually use as compared to your limit, your credit limit. So if your credit limit, if your debt gets too high towards your credit limit, your score actually goes down. Another key factor is how long have you actually had this credit? How long have you had the credit cards and such, or loans? And if you've got a number of recent inquiries, meaning if you've gone to certain places to get your credit pulled, if you've gone to get a furniture loan or a car loan, or if you've tried to get other credit cards, etc., they pull your credit every time. And lastly, if there's a collection, judgment, or a lien on your credit score, that's really dragging your credit score down.
So we're going to be talking about ways how we're going to help you improve that and basically put yourself into an excellent category. So we want to make sure that you understand the repayment history and how you can take advantage of that. We want you to understand the ratios between debt and credit, how long you should keep it for, what you should use it for, how you can strategically use this credit to make you wealthier. We want to make sure that the inquiries, well, we don't mind having some. They're pretty decent, but we want to make sure that they are strategic and that they are well thought out. And obviously, eliminating any kind of judgments or liens or any kind of collection agency against you is what we want to do. So we're going to be going more into depth in just a couple of moments in our next video. Stay tuned.